The iPhone 16 Pro was supposed to be exciting. It had the hype, the reputation, and all the marketing in the world backing it. But for many Apple fans, it simply didn't hit the mark. While it certainly wasn't a bad phone by any means, the reality was clear. It didn't feel like the next big leap. In fact, for some users, it felt more like a mid-cycle refresh rather than a bold technological jump. The few tweaks it introduced, like a slightly larger screen and modest battery improvements, were appreciated, but ultimately underwhelming. The programmable camera button, while a fun gimmick for some, was considered largely unnecessary for most users. Now, the world turns its attention to what's next, and with leaks pouring in, the iPhone 17 Pro is starting to sound like the iPhone that Apple fans have truly been waiting for. From a major redesign and overhauled camera hardware to Apple Intelligence features, reverse wireless charging, and a return to aluminum frames, the upcoming iPhone is poised to redefine what Pro really means. iPhone 16 Pro, a misstep, or just a placeholder? When Apple launched the iPhone 16 Pro, many hoped for a serious step forward, a revolution in performance, design, and intelligence. Instead, they got an incremental update. The camera improvements were decent, the slightly larger display was fine, and the minor battery gains were appreciated, but nothing really made it feel new. The device recycled much of the iPhone 15 Pro's DNA, from the body design to the chip architecture, and even its promised new Apple Intelligence features were nowhere to be found at launch. Sure, some appreciated the subtle upgrades, but a large portion of the Apple community was left wondering, where is the innovation? In the midst of competitors like Samsung, Google, and even OnePlus launching bold new features like AI photo editing, under-display cameras, and advanced cooling systems, Apple seemed like it was playing it safe. iPhone 17 Pro major design overhaul and fresh materials. That safe approach seems to be ending with the iPhone 17 Pro. If current leaks are to be believed, the new model is set to introduce an entirely refreshed design. One of the most controversial changes is the return of the aluminum frame, a material Apple hasn't used on Pro-level iPhones since the iPhone 7 back in 2016. While many will see this as a downgrade from the more premium titanium used in the 15 and 16 Pro models, there's method behind the decision. Apple's move to aluminum could be a strategic one aimed at improving thermal performance, enhancing color durability, and reducing overall weight. Aluminum, being more thermally conductive than titanium, could allow for better internal heat dissipation, critical for handling intense workloads, gaming, and AI tasks. And speaking of color, Apple is expected to debut a fresh, premium range: Midnight Black, Pure Silver, Deep Space Gray, Cosmic Blue, and a bold copper orange, the latter of which is already creating buzz across social media platforms. These colors are said to be anodized directly into the metal frame for a richer, more durable finish. Say goodbye to the classic camera bump. The most noticeable physical change on the iPhone 17 Pro might be its reimagined rear camera housing. Apple is reportedly ditching the iconic square glass camera bump in favor of a sleeker rectangular aluminum enclosure. This new design promises not only a cleaner aesthetic, but also increased durability, something iPhone users have been asking for after years of cracked camera modules. The lower part of the back panel will still be made of glass, maintaining support for MagSafe wireless charging, but this year, Apple may finally introduce reverse wireless charging, allowing users to juice up AirPods or even another iPhone simply by placing it on the back. This feature has been standard in flagship Android phones for years, and its long overdue arrival on iPhone will be welcomed by power users and travelers alike. Refined display, slim bezels, stronger glass, and more brightness. Display size may not see a dramatic shift, but visual quality absolutely will. The iPhone 17 Pro is expected to retain a 6.3-inch panel, while the Pro Max will boast a 6.9-inch screen. But thanks to significantly slimmer bezels, a new anti-reflective coating, and a next-generation ceramic shield 2.0, this will be the most durable and immersive iPhone screen yet. Reports also indicate a notable boost in peak brightness, with HDR content looking crisper even under direct sunlight, although early whispers suggest the anti-glare coating might be delayed until 2026. Apple may still introduce incremental improvements in display clarity and power efficiency with the new OLED panel, camera upgrades, all for 8MP sensors and 8K. Video photography is where Apple appears ready to make its biggest impact with the iPhone 17 Pro. The front-facing camera is finally getting a much-needed update, leaping from 12MP to 24 megapixels, ideal for selfies, FaceTime, and video creators. But it's the rear cameras where things get truly exciting. Apple is moving toward 3 for 8MP sensors, wide, ultra-wide. And now even the telephoto lens is getting bumped up from 1 MP to 8 MP. This means sharper zoom shots, cleaner low-light performance, and more flexibility for professional mobile photography. The iPhone 17 Pro will also support 8K video recording, a major jump from its current 4K limitations. And perhaps most intriguing is the addition of dual video mode, allowing users to record using two cameras simultaneously, front and back or wide, and zoom, offering more creative possibilities for vloggers and content creators. The A19 Pro chip -3 nanometers performance beast under the hood. Apple is reportedly prepping the A19 Pro chip, built on TSMC's third-generation 3 nanometers process. This chipset is expected to deliver significant performance gains, especially in GPU-heavy tasks, machine learning, and battery optimization. The iPhone 17 Pro will also feature 12 GB of RAM, bringing it in line with flagship Android competitors and providing smoother multitasking. This additional memory is not just for performance, it's vital for enabling Apple Intelligence, Apple's upcoming AI framework set to debut alongside iOS 19. Vapor chamber tech allows better heat dissipation, preventing overheating during extended use. It also opens doors for sustained gaming, video editing, and even desktop-level multitasking, especially as Apple gears up for more cross-platform features, with macOS and iPadOS. Battery life. Finally, true all-day power battery life has long been a sticking point for iPhone users, but that's about to change. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is rumored to include a 5,000 mAh battery, a record for any iPhone. With improvements in chip efficiency and better thermal management, Apple is aiming for up to 40 hours of video playback, a groundbreaking number. The base 17 Pro model will also see improved battery performance, likely pushing past 30 hours under moderate use. These enhancements will make the new Pro models ideal for travelers, power users, and mobile creators. Release date and pricing. What to expect in September 2025? The big question now: when can you get your hands on one? Apple is expected to unveil the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max during its annual September keynote, likely around September 9, 2025. Pre-orders could open shortly after, with official release hitting shelves a week later. However, prepare for a price hike. Thanks to new US tariffs and rising production costs in China, the iPhone 17 Pro may start at $199, while the Pro Max could reach $1,199. That's a $100 increase from last year, but one Apple will likely justify with its list of transformative upgrades. So, are you ready for the iPhone 17 Pro? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive Apple updates, and watch the next video for iPhone 17 Ultra leaks. It might just surprise you.